climb over. Where's my left and rights? Okay. Oh my god.
It feels like it's been a while, but I don't think it
Jeez.
actually has.
No, I don't think it has. I need to clap just to sync us up.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, I guess so. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to, I was about to say NCS Arcade, to Full Circle, the official NCS podcast. Happy 11 years.
Woo.
We made it. A crazy, crazy journey. I've been here since day one, and I'm very happy that we've made it. Well done to all
There's some
involved.
lies in that sentence for sure.
Definitely. But yeah, no, we just hit 11 years. How are we feeling?
Feels really good. Yeah.
Great.
I think, 11 years of anything is very long. Like 11 years of a YouTube channel. Like I was watching, I think it was Markiplier yesterday on Logan Paul's podcast. I think he's been around 10 years. Also on 33 million subscribers. So
Well, you say also we're on 32.7, but
I'm just about hit it. But like channels don't live that long. They just don't.
No. And the thing is as well, like what I find crazy is like with someone like Markiplier, it's like that diversification of content, like how incredibly committed our fans are for us to just put music out. Like it's incredible.
It's just been music the whole time.
And so I mean, thank you everyone that's rode with us along this journey. We celebrated 11 years in style, NCS nostalgia style.
Yeah.
Which was, I loved it.
it was my favourite campaign that we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's the closest I've got to like a Sam aesthetic whilst working at NCS. You know, like the cutouts and that kind of thing. It's like the closest to my kind of like vibe of aesthetic that I've got. But yeah, it was really cool. We had obviously launched it with excuse me, that like the social post that had our whole timeline, which was absolutely crazy. I mean, it took me ages to do, probably too long than it should have. But it was just like some of the highlights on there were so cool. I'm gonna get it real quick. So we had like 11 years, and then I love doing like little Easter eggs. Yeah. So like I put on like the VNF logo, like the VRB fan server. We had like all the all the old logos on there. 2011 channel created. 2012 introduced the iconic logo that we're still using nowadays. 2013 we released My Heart, obviously a banger. And we had Ehide return as well quite recently. 2014 Uplifting. 2015 what was released in 2015?
Best of 2015? Or did
Well, I
you
presume that was.
I was going to say like On and On.
Yeah, On and On dropped 2015. YouTube documentary 2016. Yeah. 2017 10 mil. From 2017 it really flew.
Yeah.
Jesus. 2017 10 mil. 2018 live event at the YouTube space. Super cool. 2019 ADE when you did the day and night space. 2020 Unknown Brain Faceless. 21 10 bill and 30 million. that was serious. And then 2022 where we're at now of 11 years. But yeah, quite the journey. We also did, what else did we do? The fan art competition.
That was bonkers. Seeing all of the art from that was amazing.
Yeah, I think
there was also someone that created amazing art that I'd never seen the username of before. You know, the blue, like the person was wearing like blue.
Had a cap on.
Yeah, I've never seen that person in the Discord before.
It was Raising Bolt or Raging Bolt. Raising Bolt.
Raising Bolt, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely smashed it. It was Raising Bolt, Heroes of Paris, did a super cool one. I can't remember the name of third place. I'll try and find it real quick. But yeah, we had some incredible fan art submitted. And I think it was like, the two things that surprised me were like, just the sheer amount. Like, we obviously did one a while back.
I expected like 3 people, and then one of those to be like Halverson or something.
When we did the Neon-y Levitate one, there was so much for that.
Yeah, Artil was third place. But yeah, the sheer amount was just crazy, and like the quality of it, it was so good. Someone, I think as one of the winners, went in their woodwork class and made the NCS logo
so
3D.
Cool. Yeah.
Did you see also I sent you that one where someone had like cut a playing card into NCS as well?
Yeah, it was like paper pop-up type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So thank you to everyone that sent in their nostalgia fan art. There was so much to get through, and like, I mean, you guys would have seen in the Discord. If you haven't seen any of the fan art, you can go into the Discord server, which is linked below, and there's a channel in there where you guys can see all the fan art still there. And if you've if you still got some or want to drop any in, then feel free. Yeah, I mean, I was reacting in the channels and like messaging saying like, this is so cool, blah 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 blah. But just seeing other people react as well was awesome. Like the whole community coming together. I think one of our mods, Sammy, he showed me like a progression photos of the Heroes of Paris art, which he did, which was like 2 people watching I think they're watching on and on actually, and had like all the different, again, like Easter eggs to NCS behind it. And yeah, Sammy showed me like the progression of that. It's just so nice to see everyone like coming together. It was really cool. Did you any standout fan arts for you? That one was sick, the Raisin Bolt one, to be fair.
I think it's just because I'd never heard of that person before.
Yeah.
Obviously, Heroes of Paris is always amazing.
Yeah.
There was one that was a city like scape that really cool.
That we got on Instagram that was like the cartoony city, and every genre had a building. That was super cool. Yeah, I remember we were sat outside when I found that one. I was like, check this, it's so cool. Yeah, thank you to everyone that did that.
We obviously released some tracks,
bangers. Yeah.
Very nostalgic NCS-y style tracks.
We recreated the Rusted Media Circle, which I feel like we almost didn't do. I think for a long time we were pushing like, we'll do it, and then it got to a point where we were like, do we know how to?
It was quite hard to make.
Yeah,
because it's just like we didn't have the files.
You did recreate it, right?
Yeah, and it's probably not perfect.
It's not perfect for sure, but
it's more.
It's bang on as best as you can get.
Yeah. But yeah, we did that, and then obviously we had play some of the tracks. So Jim Yosef Samurai was the first one.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
It was pure nostalgia. It's just crazy.
I really like the artwork on this one.
Yeah, the font is really sick on the text.
Yeah, classic
So
Jim
nice.
Yosef. Then we had Tobri.
Tobri.
We had Tobri.
Tobri.
We had Tobu Memory Lane. Again, I like the artwork on this one as well.
So Tobu, man.
Yeah. So yeah, to give some context as well, is like we actually reached out to all of these artists and asked them to make a nostalgic sounding track. So I think all of these have kind of got that classic NCS style.
Yeah.
Obviously, Electrolyte tied off symbolism with his part 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that whole. I mean, it makes sense with the name, it being nostalgia, but with the Rusty Media Circle and those sounds, which are so synonymous with like early. The backgrounds as well.
Nostalgia.
What did you do for that? I can't remember what.
It was just very.
It's like graffiti and
or like a field.
Those sort of like classic.
I didn't do a tent because I feel like we do tents quite often now.
Yeah, there's a lot of tents to be fair.
And then there was Lost Sky.
Yeah, of course.
Darkness. She is Jules.
Vocals sick on this one.
Yeah.
It's that bit I really like. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So sick. Yeah. So those are the releases that came out, and thank you to the artists that created them for this and really helped sort of tie the campaign together. Because at the core of it, it's all about the tracks that come out. But we also then did the most insane Discord party that I've ever been a part of since being in this role. Like, there was so many people.
Yeah.
I think there was like a total individual people entering of about 300 people, which is absolutely nuts. Like, loads of artists in there. I saw Exod was in there. Congratulations on 50 mil streams on Spotify, by the way. I'm royalty. But yeah, Exod was in there. Who else we had? Numi, Rob Gasser, Andrew A. There was loads of different artists hanging out, and then obviously the community. We did a little sort of Q&A bit at the start, which was really, really good. But the problem is, like, I feel like I need, like, maybe I can get one of the mods to help with this, but like, I'm jumping around so many tabs when I'm answering questions, and I can't speak at the same time as reading something. I find it really difficult to do. Like, when I have to do it, when I'm checking my phone on this, I have to like really think about it. So it's hard sometimes to jump around. But yeah, we had like a Q&A section that was really cool. It's your friendly neighborhood dog. I don't know if you were in for that bit. Who's asked a question before on the podcast. You can like put your hand up and raise to speak, right? came up and literally just barked and then went.
Yeah, I
I
saw
was
that.
goodness sake. And to be, I got
Kicked.
I got done a lot though. Someone rickrolled me. Like, I was just getting. I was out here getting finesse. You like. Come on.
I really struggled to respond in that party.
It's very
was-
quick.
It's
Yeah, I was
so
sitting
quick.
there. I was at Dan's, and like, it would literally be a message would come through, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll reply to that," and it would then be up, and it was impossible.
I think next time that we have like you guys on as well, like the staff on there, we can probably make a channel that's like they can only send one message, but we can send as many as possible, so you can take your time to like reply to them, which I think people find that interesting. Yeah, then we announced the fan art and played some classic tunes, played some of the mixes, and then we announced the NCS 11 challenge, which is going on right now in partnership with Audius. Shout out to the guys at Audius for helping me out with that. If you guys go onto the Discord, you can find all the information about that. We basically got some really short, quick samples of some classic NCS tracks. You guys can go on, take the samples, download them. Make sure that you include at least one of the samples in your track. You can make absolutely anything you want. It needs to be between 1 and 3 minutes. Anything over or under just won't make the cut, unfortunately. But yeah, go on there, download the stems, and then once you've done your completed track, upload it back to Audius. And we're going to be announcing the winners on Discord on the 25th. So you've got a week and a bit yet. Literally a week. So yeah, good luck to everyone in that really cool competition. And you guys can win some awesome NCS merch. And I think there's like collectively between top three, $800 worth of prizes to be won. So
Cool.
Exciting. A
We
little bit of promo then. Sorry. Go on.
we also did the creator stats, which we haven't done in a few
Oh my
years,
gosh.
which went down really, really well. So for those that don't know, we our music is obviously used in YouTube videos online by creators, and we broke down per artist that we work with their individual stats and sent it to them. And there would be examples of like, I'm trying to think of an example of an artist like Cartoon. Do we know what the number was?
Yeah,
for
I can get
Cartoon?
it.
18.3, I think.
So Cartoon's music was in 18.3 million videos
Yeah.
on YouTube, which was a few billion views or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, it was in the billions of views, and that's why like you'll hear that song everywhere. But we also announced it publicly, our own stats, which was 180 million videos on YouTube, include NCS Music, which is over 500 billion views, which is just nuts. But yeah, it was really cool to just sort of. It felt like we were kind of taking over the internet for the day,
It's
Yeah.
so fun.
because you were just seeing on the feed of like all of our artists posting this
Yeah.
asset with their own stats. It was really cool.
My screen time last week was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I read every single comment possible
Yeah.
on to do with everything last week.
Yeah.
That 180 million videos as well, which is crazy by itself. What you say, 500 billion about that? That means that they've been viewed over 550 billion times.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
And to this day, there's still 150,000 videos that are uploaded to YouTube every single day with NCS.
That's the one that blows my mind. I
That's
think that one's more crazy.
nuts.
I don't know what 150k a day featuring
Yeah.
NCS. And then we mentioned Cartoon. On and On has been the biggest NCS track, been used more than any other song, which has featured in just that one song over 13 million videos.
13 million.
With a total of 24 billion views, which is absolutely insane. We also shared off the back of that like some creators that have used our tracks. I think we've
Yeah.
mentioned this before on the podcast, but it's nuts where NCS gets to.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian walking around. I can't remember what it was for, but they're like in a petrol station in the US, like a gas station.
It was for their campaign, their Skim campaign.
Skims campaign. FaZe Banks, obviously, FaZe Clan, big fans of them.
Yeah.
Chris MD, Chloe Ting, just these incredibly talented creators that
Yeah.
get to use our music, and obviously that we're lucky that we get to, I guess, give them that opportunity to use it and then see
It's a
them,
win-win
see what they
for
can
everyone.
create. Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
win-win for everyone.
But no, I mean, those stats were nuts. Some of them were crazy, like Clark's and Rob Gasser's, both of their like stats were nuts. Like some of the individual ones were mind blowing.
Yeah, some of the classic artists that even had like one track with us had like
Yeah.
billions of views. It
Yeah.
was like, what?
Yeah, it was mad. It was like Tetrick Space. He posted his. Obviously had the recent release with us, but then other than that, it's been like however many years, and I was like, oh my god, the numbers are huge. Like over time, how that builds up.
Shall I switch it up, play some music?
I'd like to hear some music.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to play out what's out this week. So yesterday we had... I hate SoundCloud. Every time I scroll up on SoundCloud, it crashes and I have to reopen it.
But just for yesterday as well, we had Axel Oliver and the boy with spec.
We did.
Yeah.
Which is first time hardstyle's been back in a long time.
Yeah,
3
big.
years. Which I don't believe. I don't believe that. I saw someone commented that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't. Unless it's. I think we
think-
definitely have had.
It feels like we had one last year.
Yeah, I think so.
I love hardstyle just because the melodies.
Maybe it's like what people define it as hardstyle. Maybe one that we
Yeah.
thought was.
Yeah.
This bit.
So much energy in it.
Yeah.
Just pure synth.
I think hardstyle's really hit and miss for some people. Like, I don't think you like hardstyle, do you? Like, I think it's quite a
I don't know. I don't necessarily mind this.
intense.
I
genre.
don't know what I'm like with it, to be honest.
Mm.
Don't know if it's my favourite.
I just love how it's very melodic.
Yeah, it's super melodic. Although that drop is sick. It's such a nice continuous melody, that is.
Yeah.
Like, introduced so early.
Hardstyle's big with like the gym bros on TikTok at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gym bros.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, when this episode is out, we've got Aura with a 4.
Yeah.
Fora, Young Viridi yesterday. Some drum and bass. It's quite a melodic week, this.
Yeah.
Really cool vocal in this.
Yeah, vocals really nice. Oh. What genre you call this?
Drum and bass.
Drum and bass, right? Super melodic.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
On Friday, I've been really excited to drop this one. We've spoken about it a bunch, but it's the JJL remix of JS Scar and Street Fighter.
It's that chord, man. The little vocal
Yeah.
chord.
I don't know whether to go like this or more like
No, it's both because I'm on double time.
yeah. Yeah, so that one's
That's crazy because the original tune's like so interesting in the
There's
drop.
not another
anyway.
one this week.
there is another one, Electronomia.
Yeah, that JJD track's crazy. Obviously, that came from the back of, we've mentioned it on the podcast before, so briefly on it, but we were literally just hanging out in Discord.
Yep.
And JJL hopped in and played this remix. And I mean, just from looking at the reaction of the community at the time, I was like, Dan's got to hear this. You got in. And then you were like, send me an email.
Yeah.
Just like crazy.
And then Saturday we have Electronomia, Stahl, and Rud Caramel.
Electronomia and Rudd back again.
Some classic
Really, really classic.
housey bits.
That's that Electronomia style, just like, it makes me think NCS. Like, there's a few different like sounds, and that kind of sound really does it for me. I'm super gassed for that JJL remix, actually, to be fair.
I am as well. I don't know whether like I think it mainly feels like the Discord community knows about it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like-
exactly. I think the people that are probably tuning into this are like aware of it, but it'll be interesting to see how like externally people react to that,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Also worth mentioning, are you going to play some unreleased things?
I was going
Oh, okay, go on. Yeah.
so we've got we have some tracks from we have a track from Bose called Illusion featuring Crooner.
I always wonder if we pronounce artists'
Yeah.
names right or wrong. Oh, this is nice.
They've just announced that they've got a collab with Zed, actually.
Mm.
Bose.
Yes, I saw that.
Is it Bose or Buse?
I think it's Bose.
Bose.
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw that collab announcement and I was like, I think we've got a track from them. That's crazy for
This
them.
is a different vibe, this one. Oh, come on.
Oh, did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
What genre is this?
That's so fire.
I guess we should ask them.
Yeah.
Well,
The genre's already selected, but
I can't remember what I put it as.
feels like deep housey.
Yeah, it felt quite housey, I think.
And
It's
then
really nice.
I'll
Really
also
like the track.
play another one that we've got coming up. So we've got Born Out of Here. We've been having a lot of Born recently.
Born,
Yeah.
we keep mentioning on podcast. Born's on a serious run.
So this one's heavy, very, very heavy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's like so like visceral. It
Yeah.
just punches you in the
I'm
gut.
excited to see how the visualizer's gonna look
Yeah.
for that.
Oh, it's just gonna be freaking
Yeah.
out.
Just
yeah.
freaking out. It's you know, like when it's constantly big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when it does that. It's just always just the movement is like so small
Yeah.
because it's always just filled with bass.
And shall I play this last one, which is like
Tunes to-
the one that is like the very interesting
Oh.
that leads into our next part of the conversation, perhaps.
Well, I think you hold off on that for now.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I think I reckon.
I thought you were gonna play
reason
one
with, it.
with
'Cause
an artist A. I think you're gonna play that.
This is the best part. I feel like this has low-key
Which
become
one?
a feature. Dan figuring out tracks.
His name starts with an A.
Just tell me what it is.
Okay, I can do When I'm With You.
Yes, I am going to play that.
I-
If it was in the
Honestly.
SoundCloud, I would...
Why are you saying that to me? It's got nothing to do with me these days.
Harry, if it was in the SoundCloud, I would...
I wonder if Harry's gonna watch us now. You know, I can feel
no,
bad.
he never watches it. All right, Arcando, When I'm With You, is coming up soon on NCS.
Excuse me. Is this the one with his own vocals? I think. Imagine
You
yours.
mate, yeah.
I can hear his voice in that.
So I think this is his first time singing.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice voice.
Fast forward.
Sick. Very Arcando.
That's all you get.
That's really cool. Really like that. Yeah, nice work on the vocals as well. Smashed it. We had a first time thing happen. So we had something happen for the first time in NCS history. Correct me if I'm wrong. Over the last few days, we uploaded a mashup.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. See, I knew I had you both on the ropes there. I didn't know what I was on about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put as part of just looping back to nostalgia. Well, I guess it was more of just an 11-year celebration type thing. But anyway, Netrum. Shout out to Netrum for pulling that together. Put together this incredible mashup of some of
So good.
the most
We're going to have to play
maddest
little
tunes.
bits.
So you can play it out of YouTube for sure. The execution, because usually with these things, we wanted to keep it like quite concise and like 3-4 minutes,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Usually when you see these compilations, I'm sure you guys have seen them, of like the biggest pop songs of 2015 or whatever, there'll be like 20-minute videos that give like the songs like proper room to breathe. You have enough time to like add tiny elements in. But in such a short amount of time, Netrum
And
killed
there's
it.
got to be 30, 40,
There's
50
so many
in it.
songs.
Yeah, there was.
There's loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still yet to see
A comment of
someone do
everything.
the official time because I
I
want
saw
to.
some comments.
There's
Yeah,
a few.
there's none that are actually 100%.
And there's so like tiny little elements
Yeah.
of some tracks that you just, unless you're listening for it, wouldn't hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Netrum smashed it.
Well, in fact, what can you hear?
Oh, this isn't the game for me. Invincible, here we go.
Then it goes Electrolyte.
Terry,
Yeah.
what's that vocal from?
That.
I don't know.
Clear My Head.
This is the Clear My Head. Yeah.
Light Shine Through. That's Shine Spectrum, isn't it?
That's the spinning song. That's
This build's really nice. This is the Climmerhead drop. Don't know what that vocal is though. Then Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Why We Lose.
Why We Lose, yeah.
But then this is what I'm saying, like people can identify these, but there's little bits
Yeah.
here and there as well.
That's Sinkhole with Anna singing on top. That bit.
So it's like that little bit I don't know.
Um,
I'm stuck here. Keep it going, keep it going. I
that's
love that
Hush,
bit, that's so
Hush.
nice.
That's Hush by Suburban Cradle.
Cradles. And then what's the We Can Get Away With It?
Do It Because I'm Feeling So Cool is Cool by Magnus and Linked Together, that's Anna.
This is really impressive. This bit's
This
goated.
is Arc with Chris Linton singing on top.
Some of them really work well.
Yeah.
This bit's sick.
That's
Coven.
Yeah.
no, that's About Me. Yeah,
Yeah.
Coven on top of Superhero. Arc again.
The Coven vocals work really
Yeah.
well on these
Yeah.
mashups. I think that's my favourite vocal across it. Like, that looks really nice.
I think it's this bit that just is so good. This bit now that
The Wounds,
so
Coven, Neon bit is crazy.
nuts.
This vocal with the Wounds drop is so
Yeah.
perfect.
That bit where
Yeah,
she
that
goes,
bit's
"You
just in the
can't let
background.
me rock," that's just so.
And then it gets this like the like synth wave bit at the end. I think that works so well.
Yeah. He goes through all the genres as well, pretty much.
Oh,
like,
nice.
You know, like he goes like housey, trappy. Then
At least
that
gets,
sort
like, a
melodic
drop of
dub stuff,
something, yeah.
And then the drum and bass. Obviously, drum and bass.
This bit's sick.
Yeah. My favourite song, Make Me Move.
Yeah.
Toby remix.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the Phoenix instrumental.
Is it Phoenix or
No,
is
it's
it
Shivers.
Shivers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even try. What's that?
There's on and on. And then I think the Halverson vocal on Biology or Omen. No, I can't remember.
Perfect.
That's
like
perfect 10 on top
10
of what?
On top of
This is
This is
Omen.
Omen
Yeah.
with the Shivers vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that how
That sounds so nice.
how
And it just got
that's a list of all the songs that was in there.
really?
So I do actually have a list, but
oh, we've got an
shit,
advert.
yeah.
Someone come on. Yeah, I mean,
Nuts.
crazy. I don't know how Netrum did that. I really
yeah.
don't. Let us know like how many tracks you can identify. I mean, definitely better than me
Yeah.
and Charlotte, and probably better than Dan. Because we're still trying to find a comment. I'm sure there is one on there, to be fair, that has absolutely everything.
I don't
that's
think
top.
it has, like the element of electrolyte symbolism when it goes to a bit.
The tiny little bit.
Like that, they don't do it as like granular as
Oh,
that,
okay,
which
yeah.
would be amazing if
It's
we could
usually
get,
drop with the
But I
vocal.
guess it would be too long of a comment even.
Yeah, probably. And you've
Yeah.
probably also got like you would then have a timestamp that you click to listen to something that has like four
Yeah.
different elements on
the
it.
overlay.
Yeah, there would be.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, amazing. And then obviously the thumbnail has like 4 different visualizers
Yeah.
on, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of that. And I mean, I'd like to do another.
Should we
mashup
do?
episode,
Yeah, should we do more? I think
Mm.
we
Definitely
should
used to
do.
that. So you mentioned it before, Daniel, that we've got a bit of an announcement after our weekend of ruling the internet.
Yeah.
So without me ruining too much, do you want to speak on what we've got planned?
Yes. Are we playing the track or are we not playing the track?
Yeah, go on, play the track
Okay.
out, play the track out.
Okay. Right. So I think everyone knows who this is
Yeah.
already.
Mm-hmm.
It's Netrum and Halverson, Circle. I'm going to keep talking over the top of it, even
Yeah,
though they
yeah.
seem to be able to like
I know.
cut around that anyway. That's it.
I love that. That's so good. It even like went whoop, like closed itself.
So yeah, that's Nettram and Halverson Circle, which is going to be the first release on Arcade, the new label by NCS.
Mad, crazy.
Which I think is super exciting for us. And I guess there's going to be loads and loads of questions around it.
Yeah.
I suppose what we can share right now, that this is going to be like a new outlet for, you know, the NCS music that you've always known, and also us kind of experimenting with new music in terms of artists, styles, genres. And we're also using this as kind of an outlet to build the next generation of artists. And we want you, the fans, to be involved in that step of their careers.
I think
we're really excited about it.
It's super exciting. Obviously, like, I think people that would have watched this will be aware that there's been things like sort of bubbling for the past few weeks anyway. But yeah, it's cool to officially get that announced, and I think we won't want to go into too much detail now on any specifics for things.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, I mean, enjoy that you've got this this first single coming from Nettram and Halverson, which by the way is a banger.
Yep. And if you're not subscribed already, obviously subscribe.
Yeah, head over there. That, you know, the Nettram and Halverson duo, they have, it's like I always see this when I go for Instagram. It'll be like rap duos that aren't official, that should be an official duo. The combination of Nettram and Halverson is killer, man. Like, just the creativeness, that like synthwave kind of sound. Those guys get down
just
to
in terms of content as well. They make amazing.
Yeah,
content.
so good. Do we have any other artists like that really like get regular on collabs? I guess it's like the
Ari
I was going to say Born and Ari, yeah.
Rude Lies and Facading do that yearly collab, don't they?
Ah, yes, yeah. There's all those. I think that the sort of what do you call it? Like the lore around things are really interesting to me in like this community. So there's that, like the unofficial collabs. There's like Facading mentioned it on releases he's done where they're unofficial follow-ups to like previous tracks. So I think it's cool when people make like a sort of I guess a lore around their music. It's very cool. All right, where are we at? So yeah, we've talked nostalgia, talked arcade. Did I mention royalty, right? Passing 50 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's incredible. Was it the most recent Exod tune? Was that with Maestro Charles as well? No Rival. I can't remember.
Don't know if that was the most recent. He put one out after that.
Oh, did he?
But it was the one before that.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figure that a good way to sort of round off our 11 years is we can quickly go over some kind of highlights that we've had at our time whilst we've been at NCS, right? Obviously, Dan, you've been here much longer, and I think we've probably touched on these kind of things before when we did like 10 years, etc. But like, what's it feel like? 11 years, what have been some incredible moments?
Highlights would definitely be like Dance Fair and ADE, like actually meeting like artists in person, like even just the audience. Like it's still crazy to me when I'll be talking to someone and they say that, you know, they've been following NCS for a certain amount of time or whatever. Like that genuinely gives me like shivers, because it's just us like behind some screens, so it's weird.
Yeah.
What else?
That is nuts. I think
the London event was great.
Yeah, that YouTube space, right? That was so cool. Yeah, it's I guess for me, like obviously been here like about a year and a half. NCS 10 was super cool. I love the like nostalgia week that we did, and just generally seeing how engaged the community can be when like we give a little bit back to them. Yeah, and it's like I was speaking in Discord the other day, and I think it was AUR was like, without picking myself up, was like, Sam, you've changed this community so much, and I was like, I'm just talking, I'm just chatting to you, but it's so sweet. So I mean, getting to know you guys in the community and actually being able to hear your feedback, hear what you think of the tracks, that's like such a rewarding thing.
Yeah.
Charlotte?
I think campaigns, I think that's definitely been the most exciting thing for me, like coming up with ideas, putting them on, seeing the reactions from people. I mean, Faceless album campaign was amazing. Nostalgia, honestly, was my favourite so far. NCS 10 I liked, but not as much as NCS Nostalgia.
Yeah. We had that was a long one, NCS 10.
Yeah, and then I guess like going to Liquidity, meeting people there, because I still haven't really met that many artists.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for AD this year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Amazing. Well, yeah, I mean, thank you again for your support on the last 11. And yeah, to the artists, creators, everyone, just you guys are the best. All right. That being said, let's pick a track and round it off in usual style. Do you want to ask this question? Do you remember what it was?
I think so. What NCS track would you play to round off 11 years?
Cool, yeah, to round off, to celebrate 11 years.
And my answer will be the mashup that we put out on Friday.
I've got a bit of a qualm
Sunday.
with this.
Why?
Because that's not an official release, is it?
It's not on Spotify.
Yeah,
that's not what the question was.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't what NCS official release would you listen
Okay, well,
to?
we'll allow that. So, Charlotte, you're going for the mashup.
Yeah.
Play a little bit of the mashup again.
That is the perfect answer.
Yeah,
It
well,
is.
yeah, it is. It's a bit of a cop-out one because we specifically put that out
Yeah,
to celebrate
you're
11
looking
years.
You're looking for some votes here, aren't you?
Yeah, he's trying to. That's fiending. Let's just play a little bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah.
You've heard it. Dan, do you have a song that would best celebrate 11 years of NCS?
Best celebrate NCS. Probably.
I think you're allowed to go into the classics if Charlotte's gone for the mashup. So.
I would probably go for Culture Code, Cara, Make Me Move, but the James Ross remix.
Ah, nice.
And the reason being because on our 10 million subscribers, this was the song that we used.
So he's also done a
smart.
sneaky one there.
Just very. Euphoric. What are you going for?
My reasoning, just because you guys seem to be back in your case, is the reactions that I've seen on socials when posting this track in like a reel or a meme.
You can say
is
Shine.
Spectrum.
I knew you were gonna
Yeah,
say that.
I'm a real fan of that vocal as well. Like
Yeah.
it's really got me.
So here we go.
I forget it has this intro. Give me a drop. Classic.
I actually really love the intro of this bit, where it goes like, hang on,
Is that
very like Swedish House Mafia.
Oh, it is actually, yeah. It actually really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good show.
Yeah.
All right, well, go over to the community tab section. Let us know who had the best track that would celebrate NCS 11 years the best.
11 years the
The
best.
best 11 years the best.
Are you doing a YouTube title or something?
Yeah, they're
Or
trying to
like
get the
tags?
keywords in. Yeah, and also comment below what have been your, let's say, top 3 of the past 11 years. I'm really curious to see top 3 NCS tracks of 11 years. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for the support, and yeah, look forward to what's to come in the coming weeks for sure. Bye.
Ciao now.
Bye.